guys, if you hop on, just say hello. Why do I always do that? All right, so we got some crazy setup going tonight, trying to get this Instagram thing figured out. So we'll have to see how this works. We may have to ditch one of my fidgets to try to get this to work. So we're gonna attempt it though. So if you're hopping on, definitely say hello. Hopefully tonight we will. Oh, I'm gonna go live on Instagram too. So hopefully tonight we'll be able to actually see the comments. Because last night we couldn't see the comments. So if you're on, hey Denna, how are you? I wish I could wave at you guys like I can on Instagram. I'm gonna share this into my group real quick. And whoops. Let's not do the wrong thing here. Let's go to the group. Share to group. So if you guys are hopping on, jump in. Let me know what you guys did today. If you did anything fun. We made slime. And hey, Instagram, how are ya? We made slime and we went outside and we did homework. And you guys, my house looks like something blew up in it. So there's that. All right, I think we've got it shared. So my house looks, hey Jamie, hey Danielle, how was your guys' day? My house looks like something blew up in it because with getting ready for trainings and stuff and doing schoolwork, you guys, it's been crazy. I have not been able to clean, let alone apparently sleep. Last night I stayed up till 6 o'clock in the morning. So guys, just bear with me. I'm getting everything set up, posted, so that my team can do what they do best. So hopefully tonight we will actually be able to see comments, because last night we could not. So if you are there and in here, let me know if you can see. Oh no, you guys, we gotta get my music. Let me know if you can hear the music, and if it is, you are on a couple video conferences. Oh, next to your husband, that's awesome. I love that. I so love that. That's my dream someday, is to not have to go to work and actually be able to do that side by side with my partner. So that is amazing. Did homework for tonight. Oh, and homemade lasagna. Girl, bring me some. So I got some new lights, and it's right here, and it keeps messing with my glasses. So if it gets too bad, I'll have to take them off. But if I take them off, then I won't be able to see. So let's clean them off. Oh, we're waiting for people to hop on. So, Danielle, if there's any problem with comments tonight, let me know so that I can definitely holler at my team, because I could always send them a text real quick to let them know, like we had last night. Let's get these babies cleaned off. So we've got new lights, and I've got a big, massive one here that's like 3 foot by 3 foot probably. So, and then I got a new ring light, and I love it. I love it, love it. So, hey, Instagram, what's up? What's up? So we just made slime. There is actually, like, if you look over here where you can't see, there's a massive mess. Because honestly, guys, I didn't even have time to clean it up. I was like, hey, hi, Kai. Hi, Kai. My son hopped in on Instagram. So actually, my sons are on their way here. So if you hear the door open and shut, don't be alarmed. It's just friends. Danielle, I didn't know your husband was a pastor. Awesome. I love that. Hey, Jamie, good. My music's good. So we're going to get started in a few minutes. I was kind of giving them a few minutes to find out if they were coming or if they were going to come in the middle of it. But I have 3 teenagers on their way here to hang out for the night, probably because they like my internet. I mean, let's be real. Hey, John A., how are you? You like my glasses? I like them too. So that's what we did. I need to do laundry, all things, but I wanted to get the training ready for you guys. So if you guys have your notebook, grab your workbook. And I think tonight might be a little shorter. I'm not positive. But it seemed like it just came together pretty quick rather than how it's been. So I think we might be able to get it done faster. Trying to figure out where Instagram needs to live. So grab a drink, grab a pen, get your workbook. If you don't have a workbook yet, you can get it in the you can get up in the description and grab that there. Let's see, where's it at? The first link. So you actually just can click on that link. It'll take you to where you can enter your email and it'll automatically give you a page to download it. After we're done tonight, we're going to hop into the private Facebook group. So if that's something you're wanting to do, you probably want to go ahead and click on that now and answer those questions so that you can get in there before the after party, because we have an approval process just to make sure that people aren't bots and things like that. Because I need cut bangs. I got a big forehead. Oof. So those are some things I would suggest you do as we start to get started. Grab your workbooks. We're going to go through exploring the present today. And this is leftover hair from yesterday. Hey, Allie, how are you, babe? If you're here, if you're still here, say hi. Tell me what you did today. We're just giving some time for, I'm trying to see if my children, my sons are going to pop in before. If I knew if Kai was still here, I think Kai must be gone. I'm good, Johnny. I miss you guys. I did just talk to some of my students and they said that they're going crazy. Are you? So, guys, I'm going to be talking back and forth to Instagram. And you guys, if you haven't been here before with me, I got my drink. We went outside as well because it was so nice out. I don't know what it's like there, but it was a wonderful day here. So the quarantine is getting this extrovert a little crazy, but that's okay. We at least go outside. So let's see. So did you get a chance to go through the workbook last night and do some of the pages in there? I hope you did. So if you have not been here any of the other nights, welcome, welcome, welcome. We're so glad you're here. And if you're watching the replay, just drop #replay in the comments so that I can come back in and check any questions or comments that you might have had when you watch the replay. Instagram, I apologize that you are so close to me, but it is like a strategic setup of chip clips and clamps and lights and cords. I have 4 cords right here next to me. So I apologize if you guys are too close to me. See, watch, look at my new light. I'll show you this real quick. This is so cheesy, but it's supposed to change. It's not working. There, it's supposed to change colors on me. That one goes blue. Which one do we like better? Okay, we're getting sidetracked here, James. So, if you guys don't know me, I am Jamie Marie, and I help visionary women rewrite their life story to unlock their very own passion and dreams. And it is my deepest passion to walk hand in hand with you guys through that journey as you identify and as you ignite your destiny so you can live it to the fullest every day. Okay? You can walk into your purpose, you can walk into your calling and be able to do it with authenticity and freedom. And guys, I've been doing this how many nights now and I still don't know where to look. I need a webcam so I know exactly where to look. So over the remaining next 3 days, guys, I'm here to serve you. I'm here to nurture, support, and encourage you any way I can. And I promise to bring you massive value every night when we go live, and bring you value into your hearts and your minds, into your spirit. And so if you're open to that, give me a heck yes in the comments. It is still 8:30 here, so I'm going to try not to say hell yeah. But if you are ready to get started, give me some kind of emoji or some kind of excitement. Heck yeah, fist bump in the comments so that we can go ahead and get started. And like I said, grab a drink, grab your workbook, pen. It's going to serve as your guide. And I'm going to probably try to keep it under 60 minutes or less because I respect your guys' time and evening, even though I know a lot of you are probably going stir crazy. So I haven't even been to town in 18 days. So I get it. Other than going to see my kids. that's about it. So, and then immediately following, like I said, we are going to go live in the private Facebook group where I can provide that one-on-one, more intimate coaching for you guys and be able to really talk with you about some of the things that you might be struggling with. And I will tell you, last night when we hopped into the Facebook group, we had some real raw, really vulnerable moments and conversations. So it was very powerful. If that's something that you guys think you're going to want to hop into afterwards, I would definitely encourage you to go ahead and click on the link up in the description now and get yourself requested to be in there so that my team can get you approved before we're actually finished tonight. Because there is a process, like I said, if you weren't here, to make sure that you guys are not bots. Because bots like to come into Facebook groups. So, who is excited? I'm excited. So, we're going to talk about exploring the present. I need a fidget because I'm talking with my hands already. So, how to create your inner GPS so you can walk into freedom and purpose. Okay. So, what do you guys suppose an inner GPS is? What does that sound like it might be? Let me know. I wish there's a way I could give you guys questions. So what do you suppose an inner GPS might be? And how do you think that it could lead to finding purpose and freedom? And that's what we're going to talk about tonight. And I'm super excited. The inner GPS has been something that's always just been what's guided me. And something that's really just been a part of my life. I cannot figure out where to leave this, you guys. I don't know where to leave Instagram. So just let me know what you think that might be. And last night we talked about finding freedom in the gift of our past. Okay. And by finding freedom in the gift of our past, that makes room for us to shine. And I don't know about you guys, but I want to shine. I don't want to be complacent. I don't want to be dull and boring. Like all my friends, they call me crazy fun, right? So I don't want to be boring. I don't want to be complacent. And I definitely do want to not leave this earth without touching the lives that I am meant to touch. And I hope that that is something that you feel as well in your heart. And guys, because of the problem we had last night with Facebook, I'm going to check on my iPad for comments. So our past, like we said, have the power to hold us back or to cause us to catapult forward in our success. And we also talked about how your past, it doesn't happen to you, but actually it happens for you. And we talked about how that one shift in our minds can help us step into our calling. And if that's something that you have not been able to watch or listen to yet, there's actually 3 days worth of training on my Facebook page that you can go back and watch those. And the first night we talked about how to really change our beliefs and change our thought patterns around our past, around our trauma, and how it walks us into our purpose and our future. And the second night, last night, we talked about finding joy, actually. And most people think I'm crazy, but I talk about that inside of the Facebook group. I'm sorry, in my live. How to shine and how to use your gifts through the things you've been in your past to shine, because truly they are a gift to you. And I know that sounds crazy, you guys, and I talked about that last night. So let me check comments real quick. I don't think there are any. I think we're good for tonight. So let me know, what do you think that inner GPS looks like, or what do you think it might be? Because that's what we're going to talk about tonight. So while I'm checking on comments, is it doing it to me again? And I just lost my music again, you guys. Okay, so Danielle, I wish there was a yum emoji. Danielle, okay, yes, Danielle, that is exactly what I'm asking. So what is our inner GPS to you? What might that be? And what can we use it for? So that is what we're going to talk about tonight. Obviously, I'm still trying to get a little grounded and be ready to go and not knock over Instagram. Hey, Instagram, if I knock you over, I'm sorry. I'll be right back. So, we're going to talk about another critical piece of walking boldly into your purpose so that you can fulfill it and live it every day. And even if maybe you don't know what it is yet, or even if you don't know how to step into it, I've got to, boo. I've got to. We're going to walk you through that tonight. And these are just little pieces of the entire big blueprint. Okay. The purpose formula is a small section. The big entire thing that's within Rewrite Your Life Story is actually, it takes about 12 weeks, but 12 weeks to freedom. And most people end up having freedom from the things that they have walked through within a matter of minutes. One call, usually I can get them a breakthrough because of my intuition and the gift that God gave me. So if that's something that you want to do, we could definitely hop on the phone and I can do that with you. I had a few people book a call today with me, completely free. It's a 30-minute call. We hop on, we figure out what's keeping you stuck, and we find some ways and some methods to walk you through that. So that link again is up in the description. I've been trying to put that up there every night. So, so like I said, we talked about how your past is holding you captive, using your past to shine in your purpose. And now we need to explore and identify the current you. Because to have an immense breakthrough, we have to be able to identify every single piece of this beautiful puzzle that makes up the masterpiece of you. Okay, so we can't, if we're looking at the past and how it's holding you captive, we have to also look at the present and we have to see who you are today and what makes up you. So, if you could have one breakthrough today, anything that you wanted to break through, whether it's in your past, whether it's in your present, what would that breakthrough be? What is the one thing that you would want to break through in? It can be gained, okay? I can help you with that. I can show you how to work through that. And by the way, I already said it, but I just saw a few more people hopped on live. Definitely come to the after party because we are going to talk real life, one-on-one situations that are occurring right now in the ladies' lives. So definitely hop in there. If you guys have your workbook, let's go to page, I think it's 14. Let me check. Yes, page 14. Okay. So efforts and courage are not enough without purpose and direction. And as we go through the training tonight, feel free to take notes on the back of your pages in the areas that I've indicated. And we're going to walk through it step by step. We're going to walk through this workbook together. And so like just how we had to take a look at our past, we're going to have to also get to know our present. Because your life's work, your calling, your purpose, it's a combination of your past as well as your passions, your talents, your skills, your gifts, and your values. And those things are going to become the impact that you are supposed to make on the people that you're going to serve. And you have something amazing to share with the world. Amazing. Those women need you. And they're waiting for you to show up. They're waiting for you. Danielle, awesome. You would want to break through fear. Anxiety and fear are huge. Yes, yes. And out of like, I think probably like, we have about 150 people in the group right now, and it's growing every day. That is the number one thing that, those two things actually, are the two things that most people have answered the questions with, that those are two things holding them back. So I acknowledge you with that because it's hard and it's real, especially as women with so many duties that we have to do, right? So without each piece of that blueprint, you can't live up to your full potential because you don't know exactly every single piece that you're made to use. And you may have a good idea on it. I am not discounting that at all. You have that deep gut soul calling, right? Some of us may know what it is, but some of us just may know like, hey, something is inside of me that needs to go to the world. And it's my mission to help you with the different pieces of your life story so you can start with a fresh mind and a heart. And so tonight we're going to look at your strengths, your skills, your talents and gifts, your personality types, values, morals, your intuition, feelings. Like, we're going to dig in a little deep. Okay. So that's why you definitely want to have your workbook. If you don't have a workbook, grab it in the link, or grab some paper. Okay. It's pretty simple stuff. Grab some paper, because each of those individual things make up your very own GPS, your inner GPS, to guide you along on the journey that you're meant to be on. And that's so powerful, because there's only one you. There's only one you. Nobody else can make up you. So I'm going to take a drink real quick because I'm getting very, very, very thirsty. But like I do every night, I'm going to tell you a quick story. And the story is always a connecting piece to what we're talking about. If you've been here every night, you know that. Okay? So let me tell you a story. And let me see if I can do it without looking at my outline, but I doubt it. So if you see me looking around, that's what I'm doing. So guys, I stink at punching a time clock. Like, literally, I stink. I hate it. I can be there on time and I'll forget to punch in. Like, it never fails. I'm awful at it. I hate working in corporate positions. If anybody's from corporate, don't tell. I hate working in corporate positions. I'm awful. Let's repeat that again. I'm awful at doing anything domesticated. Awful. I process my life by speaking it out loud. I've always longed to be a dancer or in a band or sing on a stage. And I'm not telling you all this to be boring or anything like that. I promise there is a connecting piece. So I dig into my subconscious by writing. I see visions about people and passions, businesses, business trends before they happen. I feel people's energy because I'm an empath. And sometimes I doubt my intuitive feelings because sometimes they just seem weird. I don't know if anybody's like that, but let me know in the comments. I've always had people bring heavy struggles to me for help. And as a child, I longed to be a teacher. And what I would ask you is, if you look at all those things that I just shared with you, the very things that I've hated about myself for years, if you look at all those things and all the pieces that I've shared with you this week, they all lead to my purpose, my exact God-given purpose at the time of my birth. The life journey is exactly where each of these things has been created and come from. God gave it to us as a gift. So if you look back at those things, right? Time clocks, hate them. What's that lead to? Entrepreneurship, right? Working in corporate, again, leads to entrepreneurship, because I don't want to work with a whole bunch of people. Domesticated, well, that one I haven't figured out yet. Kind of wonder if it has to do with traveling and speaking on stages, though. Speaking out loud, okay? That has to do with the public speaking that I want to do. Longing to be on a stage, dancing, singing in a band leads to me wanting to speak on stages. Subconscious writing. It's my book that I'm writing. Visions. I see people and business and trends before they can happen, which then also allows me to consult and guide others in their business or in their walk ahead of time. So when I feel people's energy as an empath, it's because I know how to meet people where they were and where they're at. Intuition leads me to guiding to help people heal. The heavy struggles that people come to me with means I have a gift of counseling. and holding space for those women. And the teaching is what I'm doing right now. So what that reveals to me is the very things that I hated about myself for so many years are the very things that have not translated, that have led me to exactly this time. And just like that is for me, there's no better time for you than now. There's no better time for you than now to step into your purpose, identify it, and begin to fulfill it. Okay? So I would love for you to share in the comments if you feel led to, or if you feel comfortable doing so. Just share on the comments what things you detest the most about yourself, so that we can begin to rewrite those parts of that current story as well. And some of it might be the positive things too, right? Because I mean, like me loving to write and get into my subconscious, that's not a bad thing. But usually I have to write like that because I can't get into my heart. So that's why I always would get frustrated by it. So what kind of things would you rewrite about your daily life, about your current self? And I'm going to check for comments on here. I'm always singing like that, huh? So I think it's going everywhere. Okay, yep. All right, so let's look at page 15. Okay, let's go to page 15 of that workbook. And we're going to find the present you. Okay, so on page 15 of that workbook, you guys are going to see a whole bunch of different boxes. And if you look at it, you're probably like, what the heck is this? And again, this is just a small piece of the entire 12-week program that I am going to be offering. And if that's something that you guys feel drawn to or called to, definitely reach out to me. I'm not going to be sharing about it too much tonight, but I'll be talking about it a little bit here and there. So if you look at that page, finding the present you, okay, what I want you to do is I want you to write down in each of those boxes the strengths that you have, the personal skills. When I think of personal skills, I think of communication, customer service, things like that. Strengths, I think of like boldness. For some of you, it might be quietness, right? So if you are not sure what your personality type is, I would love for you to go Google Myers-Briggs personality test and take that and actually find out what your personality type is. Because if you hop on a call with me and we're able to look at that, I think it's going to really reveal a lot more. It's going to give me a lot more clarity on some of the other things that we've worked on through the week and that we're going to continue to work on. So, core values. Again, if that's something that you're not really sure, you know, like what are my core values? What are my core morals? Everybody say that 10 times fast. How do you say core? Core morals. I want everybody at home that's watching to sit there and try and say that. Core morals. You can look that up. Okay. I'm not going to go dig for a link right now, just simply because I am on live and I respect your guys' time and I want to get through the training to be able to help you guys and serve you guys the best, but also respect your families. So inside the group, when we start the 12-week program, that is something I will provide for you. Okay, there's gonna be lots of work and not hard work, but lots of activities to do to dig in deep. So hobbies. What are your favorite hobbies to do? Childhood career dreams. I didn't know how to write that. What did you always want to be when you were a child? What did you always want to be? And who are your role models? Okay. Who are your current, past, or what are your current and past careers that you've been in? And I need to send my team a message real quick because I just saw something. When I share this out into groups like this, bots tend to show up. But I can't find it. Okay, team, if you're there, I'm going to send you a message, but I don't know how, so maybe I'm not. Oh well, can't get to it. Darn the luck. Okay, sorry, guys. Sorry. We don't need bots to come in and start messaging and interrupting. Okay, so you're gonna fill out page 15 of your workbook. And it's gonna really be a way for you to dig in deep. Ooh, Danielle, good question. I don't know why the comments don't come up. It keeps refreshing. So difference between core values and core morals. I would say that you're going to want to, just because it would take so long, I would say that you're going to want to look up some examples of that. And I think it'll make sense. Let's see if I can get to it fast. If I can't, just because see if I can find you a website real quick. All right. Hey, Becca, how are you? Or Rebecca, I'm sorry. I said that wrong. So if you think about it, morals are going to be, I can't find you a quick link, babe. Morals are going to be things that you know to be right and wrong. Okay. Values are going to be the things that you value in life. Trying to see if I can get you an example. So morality is going to be like Danielle with you. Your husband's a pastor. You guys obviously believe in God, I would assume. So you may have different morals than somebody that let's say is an atheist, right? Because you guys have completely different morals, thought processes, feelings, guidance, where nope, there's no quick thing to send you in the comments. So a value is going to be something that you find to be critical and important in your life. So being of service, being compassionate, qualities that you want to possess. And that's my opinion on it. That's my take. So without going on that further and deeper, that would be my answer to that. So you might want to look it up. Morals and values are part of the behavior. There you go. Hey, did you Google that or did you just write that? Holy cow, woman. That's awesome. System of beliefs. So what Danielle posted, if you guys can't see it because of the comments last night, being a mess, she said that morals and values are part of the behavioral aspect of a person. Morals are formed by the inborn values. Moral, say core moral, everybody. Moral system is a system of beliefs that is taught for deciding good or bad, whereas values are personal beliefs or something that comes from within. These are emotionally related for deciding right or wrong. Okay, so I think that's right, Danielle, definitely. Like for me, I'm not gonna say who is, but for me, somebody very important to me does not believe in God, and so that person and I share entirely different morals. So, like for me, I believe that a moral could change if somebody changed their system of belief, right? And I don't know if I'm even saying that right. Like I would have to really sit there and process my thought. But like an atheist, if they suddenly decide that they believe in religion, their morals are going to change. They're going to shift. And your values, I believe, are always evolving. When we're 12 years old, we don't think about if we want to be a giver, if we want to be compassionate, if we want to be of service. So, you're going to unlock on that page 15, you're going to unlock the gifts and strengths and the innate pieces that make up you. And you're going to dig deep into that. And some of them may take a little bit of thought process. And within the program, we dig deep into it. We talk through it. Obviously, This is a week-long training that I'm doing for free to provide value for you guys. But obviously in a 12-week program, we can dig in a lot deeper. So true freedom requires the courage to radically accept every piece of you. And sometimes we can take the smallest things for granted until we look at them with a magnifying glass. And we've been talking a lot. And you know what, honestly, guys, with that being said, every day of our lives up until the pandemic, I would venture to bet that we all took small things for granted. Heck, toilet paper, man. We took toilet paper for granted, right? But now that we're having to look at it from a mirror, or in a mirror, we're seeing exactly how valuable it was. We're having to radically accept those small pieces that we took for granted. And so we've been talking a lot about patterns this week, and patterns showing up in our life, and patterns leading us to our purpose. And so I hope tonight, as you go through that worksheet, that you're going to begin to see some more patterns start to reveal themselves, especially when you look at your personality style. Okay, that's going to be a big one. A big one. Matter of fact, maybe I should move that to the top box before I do this workshop again, because that is an important piece. So I'm checking for comments, guys. Let's see if it's going to refresh. Yeah, let me check here real quick. All right, I don't see any more yet, but we will wait for it to refresh. So we'll just keep on going. Again, if it doesn't, I have somebody that can't see me live. Why can't they see me live? Well, I can't figure that out right now. I don't know how. This is the joy of going live in so many different places. I was gonna try YouTube tonight too, but I chickened out. So, I would venture to bet that the very things that you dislike about yourself or that bother you about yourself, that they're actually some of the very things that you need to fulfill your purpose. And I know that sounds crazy. It sounds so crazy, right? But I believe that that is so true. And with all the clients I've worked with, they actually end up agreeing with that and find that to be true as well. So, so let's go to page 16. Oh, yeah, let's go to page 16. And let's look at that page together. I'm still trying to figure out why this person cannot see live. All right, so page 16 of the workbook, we are going to dive into the subconscious mind, okay? And that's where it may start to feel tricky or icky or heavy. Hey, Autumn, how are you, babe? Hey, Court. Let's wave. I love that we can wave on Instagram. Why can't Facebook give us that? Sheesh. Why can't they give us that? So on page 16, there are some questions. And I want you guys to take time tonight after we get off or while we're going. And I want you to take time to answer those and be able to really lean into your heart and lean into your heart, but also lean into your subconscious and listen. And I would suggest doing it in the quiet. Lean into the quiet and see what your subconscious and your heart shows you and reveals to you. So the next thing, sorry, I'm still distracted by who can't see me. Should I sit here and try to figure it out, guys? Let's see if I can get it. Nope. Okay. So let's continue on. I will stop trying to get them able to see me. I'm live in like 200 places right now, I think. So what, on the top of page 16, what are your favorite parts of you? Okay. I want you to sit and I want you to think about it. And as words come to mind, as things come to your mind, even if you just put one or two words about a specific thing, you know, like my smile, my personality, my ability to meet people where they're at. It doesn't have to be full sentences. Guys, this is not school. Not school at all. We do not have to do perfect sentences here. So what are your favorite parts of you? And then the next thing I want you to do is I want you to ask 5 family members. Send them a text if you want. Send them a direct message. And if you want to go further and ask more people, that's fine. But ask 5 family members to describe you in 5 words or less, and then put those there. Okay? So 5 words or less. And if you want to send a text, if you want to send it to your girlfriends and ask 20 people, go for it. I'm just trying to make it simple for you. But if you are able to do that, I think it's going to reveal a lot for you, and it's going to help you through some of the other stuff that we're talking about. And then on number 3, what areas of my life right now are the strongest? Because if you can go from a level 0 life, okay, let's take a sliding scale, 1 to 10, okay? Sorry, 0 to 10. 0 being miserable, awful, to 10 being your best life. If you can take and move from a 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and continue moving up towards 10, then that is going to allow you to find those areas that are strong and work to in a level 10 life, and then find the areas that are weak so that we can work to a level 10 life. And only you can decide what that level 10 life is. But we have to be able to see where and be able to see what we need to work on to be able to get there. So, you guys, I can't find this. I didn't know. Okay, so what are my least favorite parts of me? We all love that question, right? Least favorite parts of you. So that would be you, okay? Not your life, not your job, but what are your least favorite parts of you? And then what areas of your life are the weakest right now? Okay, so that would be things like life, finances, mental health, career, things like that, right? And then what are 3 areas that I would like to change in my life right now? So if you look at some of the other areas that you've answered, sit and marinate in that question. What areas would I like to change in my life right now? What things do I need to adjust, or where do I need to get rid of toxicity, or where do I need to continue to bloom? Like for me, for instance, I've been doing a ton of personal growth and trying what not? Oh, sorry guys. 6 a.m., went to bed at 6 a.m. I've been really trying to embrace moving into my feminine self. Because guys, I operate more from a masculine energy. I'm as feminine as they come. I love to dress up and put makeup on and be girly and look pretty and do girl things. Speaking of which, you guys, what are we going to do with the nail salons being closed? I need a fill. What are we going to do? That is essential services that need to be open. Sheesh. So anyway, that was a little squirrel out moment. So You guys, I don't even know where I was. I have no idea where I was. So where I started thinking about my darn nails. So once you guys do this, I want you to see what patterns are revealed, what pieces connect together. And what I want to ask you is, how delightful would it be to walk into a room and never feel awkward, never feel different again, because you radically accept how you were made, who you were made to be, and the things that God gave you to use as a gift. And I want you to look at that. And if you're watching on the replay, drop that in the comments. Let me know. How would it feel to be able to walk into a room and never feel awkward or different again? But at the same time, guys, I was laughing as I wrote this because personally, I like to feel different because I am different. God made me to be different. So it may be the same way for you. Like, I like to be different. That's unique. That's what makes up me. And that's what makes up you. So, what does the most confident version of you look, feel? What are you doing? Like for me, when I see the happiest version of me and the most confident version of me, I don't know why, but I see myself in a field of long grass, of beautiful skies and sunsets, and I see a flowy dress, which is funny because I don't really wear flowies. But the most confident version of me is standing in that grassy field, spinning in circles with my in the air, just feeling that freedom and feeling that joy and feeling the wind come into my body and fill me up, feeling that sunlight warm on my body. That's what confidence to me feels like. That's what confidence to me would look like. So I want to hear what confidence would look like to you and what it would mean to be able to walk into a room and never feel awkward again. You know, in society, there are tons of people that feel awkward for being themselves. Guys, that's not okay. I'm not saying your feelings are not okay. It's not okay that society has made us feel like it's a bad thing, because it's not a bad thing. God made you to be a specific person for a specific reason. It's up to you to fulfill it. So it's your time to shine, especially right now. People need you. Heck, I need you, man. I'm out here extrovert being like, the walls don't talk back to me. They might start beginning here as soon as we go a little longer into this quarantine. But it's your time to shine. It is your time to radically accept who you were made to be and step into your calling, that you have been given everything you need, that you have been given every message that you need to share. Those women, those people, I shouldn't just say women, because you may be called to reach men and women. Those people need you. They need your message and your story. It's time to give them that gift, give them that blessing that you were graced with as well. It's a disservice for us to keep it to ourselves. And it's your time to shine. If anybody would like to tell me how to get to this, I'm still trying to fix it, you guys. That's how much I care. So what will you do today to take your first step into your purpose? What can you do to take that first step into your purpose so that you can begin to live it every day? Because guess what? If you don't start to live in it every day, you don't start to believe in it, it will slowly fade away. It's not going to go away because God put that in you when you were born. So it's not going to go away. But it'll start to slip into the darkness. It'll start to fade because you are called to do this. Whatever that this might be. And that's what I want to help you guys with. So again, with the value and the knowledge, the worksheets that I'm giving you, um, you can begin to be guided by your inner GPS, knowing that you never have to feel awkward or different or weird again. Well, like I said, I mean, weird is cool to me. Um, Different is weird to me. I mean, sorry, being different is cool to me because we're all different. We're all made for a purpose. Um, so I'm gonna try this again. Let's see if I can get it. I don't know if I can. Um, Bear with me. We're trying to figure this out. Um, Hey girls, you guys are still on. I'm so glad you're here. Drop me a comment. Let me know you're here. Um, so it's okay to feel different. It's okay to feel weird. Accept it. Embrace it. Who cares? You know why? Because the people that are made to be with you, to be impacted by you, to work with you, to be at your side, no matter if you're awkward, you're weird, you're different, girl, if they don't like it, they're not made to be a part of your life. So I challenge you to radically accept how you were made, who you were made to be, and walk into it and live it every day. I cannot get to this conversation. I'm trying, I swear. Oh well, I keep trying. So your inner GPS as we go through the week, if you haven't caught the other Tuesdays of training, and guys, if you're sitting at home and you're bored, watch it, man, because I bring it. That's not me being cocky. That's me saying people are contacting me saying thank you so much. In the after party inside the Facebook group, people were saying thank you so much. Okay? Completely precious direct messages. So that inner GPS that we're working our way through in this formula blueprint is going to help guide you through the paths of life. Okay, so as you go through your paths and on your journey, the mountains that you might have to climb or the hills that you might have to run down, they're going to guide, your inner GPS is going to guide you. And without doing the work to identify it, without trying to discover who you are inside, how in the heck can we live our purpose? How can we fulfill it? How can we follow our leading if we don't like all of ourselves? We have to fall in love with ourselves again. And we're going to work this week to get to every single one of those processes. Or I'm sorry, to get to every step so that you can fall back in love with yourself. Not in a haughty, cocky way that's not healthy, right? I don't want anything unhealthy for you. In a bold and brilliant way. And when I'm working with my clients, it allows them to do this work. But it allows them to do this work on a much deeper level. And like I said before, like, believe it or not, what we're doing this week is just a taste of what we do inside the program, because it's actually a 12 weeks process. But a 12-week process compared to the rest of your life being stuck, being miserable, feeling unfulfilled, there's no comparison. There's no comparison to walk into freedom and joy and confidence. And that's what the clients that I've worked with have found and have experienced. And I would love for that to be you as well. So definitely, don't hesitate. We can hop on the phone. We can do a free 30-minute call with you, purpose formula call, so we can walk through and see what may be holding you back. Because my clients are able to go from overwhelmed and unfulfilled to living in authenticity and walking into their purpose within usually one phone call. One phone call. Okay, it doesn't mean it's always spot on right at that very moment, but there are usually completely huge breakthroughs that I would love to be able to help you with as well. They also are able to be confident in making their decisions based on their values and their inner self and their inner voice. They don't walk into rooms and feel like they're different and weird. anymore, because they can live authentic and free, knowing just who they are and what they're made to do. And they can be an example of love and mercy and hope and grace because of what they've overcome, because of the gifts that they've been given. And that, and then in turn, magnetizes people like a magnet, right? People are drawn to them. People are attracted to their energy. People are attracted to how they radiate in their life. That's pretty powerful, you guys. That's a pretty powerful transformation that my clients walk through. So how would it feel if you went from a level 1 to a level 10 confidence level within a few short weeks? What kind of freedom would that bring? What kind of joy would that bring to you? It's a pretty incredible feeling to be able to have the honor and know that that is something that was given as a gift to me when I was born. Like, that kind of gets me emotional, and I'm going to try not to ugly cry because I have makeup on and it will sting my eyes. So if we look at what we're working for this week, right? The old you, if you allow it to be, if you allow yourself to stay stuck as an old you might be stuck in the mirror, hiding your tears behind the door, crying on the bathroom floor, staring at the walls, saying there has to be more to life than this. That might be the old you. And you don't want to get stuck in that. You don't want to get stuck in that complacency. The new you, okay, by rewriting your life story and walking through this process, the new you is going to be filled with joy and happiness, confidence, freedom. You're going to radiate love, and you're going to walk into your purpose. Like, yeah, girl, I got this. I did that last night too. That's totally my daughter. She does that all the time. And TikTok. You guys, she did TikTok in the middle of Walmart. I was like, ah! And guess what I thought? She's being authentically her. Look at her go. She's a leader. She's an entertainer. So, which one sounds more desirable to you? To be able to create that freedom and that life and the joy, or to be stuck in the old you and be stuck in the mirror hiding your pain, hiding in frustration, overwhelm? Which one of those is more desirable to you? So let's hop on a call. Let's connect in a personal way so I can help walk you through that. And again, that link is up in the description. If you just hopped on and you want to get that workbook, it's a completely free workbook. You just download it. You go to the website, put your info in, download it. I think it also, well, it may email it to you immediately. I can't remember which it is. So which sounds more desirable to you? Instagram, you are getting ready to cut out. So if you want to come hop over to Facebook, come over to Facebook. We'll finish up there, and then we're going to go into the Facebook group for more in a one-on-one intimate conversations where I can coach personally. So if it cuts out, I love you guys. Sorry, Facebook. I just saw the timer come up out of the corner of my eye. So come join the after party. When we finish up, come join the after party in the Facebook group so that we can talk about your biggest takeaways, your aha moments, some of the things that maybe you're stuck on. Okay, I do that inside the Facebook group because it's more private. It's a safe space for women to feel that they are free to talk and open up, because nothing that is shared with me goes anywhere else. That's between me and you, because I respect your privacy. So that's going to happen inside the Facebook group where we can do that one-on-one coaching. And I wish that we could still get on the same, you know how you used to be able to add people into the calls. So remember, do your homework thread inside the Facebook group if you're already in there. If you're not, definitely, like I said, come join us. And it would be absolutely amazing of you guys, for you guys to share this out, for you to share this with your friends, or maybe send them a quick direct message and say, oh my gosh, girl, this training that I just watched, it was on fire, and I think it's something that would really benefit you. If you have any friends that are stuck in their past traumas, past hurts, past struggles, I would definitely send them day one. Day one, can't remember what I had on that day, but I would definitely send them that video because we get in there, we dig in deep. And then last night was about using the pain of your past as a gift to shine, and shine in your purpose. So that would be so amazing if you guys could, because guys, it's selfish of us to keep this to ourselves. And I'm not asking you that for selfish reasons. I want to touch millions of lives. I know that's a bit big. I've been told that before, but that's okay because that's who I am. I don't want to play small. I don't want to play small. I want to go big. That's what I want my legacy to say. And as every night, I close every night with the same quote, because it was something that was given to me during a training, and I believe that it is meant for all of us in the tribe because it's so very special. So your soul's calling brought you here. The past has been preparing you all along. The future is waiting for you to shape it. I think that's so beautiful. And I'm gonna end here. You guys, I almost did it. It was almost an hour. I went 1 minute and 58 seconds over so far. Man, I gotta watch that timer better. Anyway, as soon as I get off here, I'm gonna go over into the Facebook group. It might take a second because I have to get everything typed in and everything. But I'm gonna go over there. I will stay there for about half an hour total. I will probably only wait like 5 minutes. And if nobody's there in 5 minutes, then I'm gonna hop off so that I can eat dinner, and do the rest of the stuff I need to do. But I am so appreciative of you being here, and I love spending time with you guys. You guys were really quiet tonight, so definitely, if you watch the replay, post some of your answers in the comments. And tomorrow night, 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. And if you guys would prefer a different time on that, let me know. Put it in the comments or send me a direct message. Reach out to me, connect with me. I would love to get to know you on a more personal level and to be able to help you in this journey. And I am going to end there for the night. Pop over into the Facebook group, and I will see you tomorrow night, 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Have a great night, guys. Bye.